a Brandon Cody, el responsable de AMG para el mercado de Estados Unidos.
Well, Brandon, another year and another fabulous collaboration here for Mercedes-Benz AMG and Cigarette boats. I mean, this one, though, is like the best since the 5th year that you're doing this?
Yeah, it is. This is the 5th year in a row. The past 4 years have been fantastic, but I think we've really outdone ourselves this year. The design of this boat, and with these 2 brand new Mercury engines putting out over 3,000 horsepower, it's absolutely incredible.
It's pretty amazing. Very exciting to see that when they unveil the car and then the boat. I mean, the car, the GT S, it's fabulous. It looks fantastic. But then when they took the tarp of this one, I mean, this is like 3 times as big, but somehow they match pretty well.
They complement really well, don't they?
Exactly.
Yeah. We use the AMG Solarbeam Yellow paint on both the boat and the car, with the matte black graphics really tying it all together. And actually, our head of design, Professor Dr. Gordon Wagner, designed the GT, but he also helped influence the cigarette racing design as well.
Yeah. So 2 very different products, obviously, one for the land, one for the water. But a great compliment for customers that would buy an AMG car, right?
Absolutely. I mean, AMG is the epitome of driving performance, and cigarette racing is the epitome of boating performance. So it's really a great marriage between the two, and our customers, they're thrill seekers. They want the best of the world has to offer. And when you look at the GT S, that is one of the best cars out there you can purchase, and this, one of the best race boats in the world.
So again, let's talk a little bit about the car for people who have not heard much about it. Brand new from the ground up, the GT S, right?
Yeah, so this is the all-new AMG designed and engineered vehicle, the AMG GT S. It features an all-new 4-liter biturbo engine with a hot V-turbo design, dry sump lubrication, puts out 503 horsepower, 479 pound-feet of torque. The vehicle propels from 0 to 60, Javier, in 3.7 seconds. Yeah. It's insane.
Yeah. And then, but that's the GTS, and then there's going to be a GT, like the regular GT.
That's
right?
correct. Yeah. So the GTS launches this April, so just a couple months away. We're really excited about that. Next year, we will launch the GT, which will be a little bit less power, a little bit less performance, but still an incredibly handling vehicle, and maybe have a few more in our back pocket in later years as well.
I'm going to try to think about what it is. I know you cannot talk about it, but what you can talk about is like the huge success that AMG is having like in the past few years. It's amazing, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're on really a huge climb right now. Sales were up last year over 45%.
Wow, 45%.
45%, yes. Wow. Thank you for your support.
No, it's amazing.
And this year we have 8 new AMGs that we're launching this year.
2015, 8, including this one or plus
including this vehicle. Okay. In the calendar year 15, we have 8 new AMGs that we're launching. We have a huge product onslaught this year and in the next coming years.
Yeah.
Mercedes-Benz in general, we're launching a new product on average every 3 months through 2020. So we have a huge product onslaught coming, and the demand is there, the product is there, the timing is right, and that's why we're seeing this great success.
So the AMG division has grown obviously a lot because, I mean, with 45% growth over just 1 year, and now you have a range that goes from the GLA, like that's the smallest car you produce?
Yeah, so the CLA and GLA are the smallest, right? They're currently the entry point into the world of AMG. Price of those cars start just under $50,000. So you can get a one-man, one-built engine, the most powerful 4-cylinder engine in the world, for a little under $50,000, and then we go all the way up to $250,000 with some of our S65 models.
Yeah, that's amazing. So again, this boat, how does the collaboration work? It's just like a presentation, or like how clients can interact, or how it's like, what's the partnership?
Yeah, so the partnership started about 7 years ago, really because we see a lot of similarities in the demographics of the clients who purchase AMG products as those who purchase cigarette racing products. So we do a lot of customer events, a lot of marketing together, but a lot of it has to do with the design, right? So we take the AMG vehicle and it's used as inspiration to design a new cigarette racing boat, as you see here, the Cigarette Racing 50 Marauder GT S Concept.
So this is a concept, but I guess people who can want it can order one.
Yeah, so if you talk to Cigarette Racing, the boat will be available for sale, but right now it's still a concept because these are brand new motors. They haven't technically tested it, but this boat will be available for purchase.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing when you think about horsepower, which is like, how was it, like over 1,000?
On the boat?
Yeah.
So it's twin motors. Car would be
crazy.
Yeah, no. It was not a Bugatti. We have twin engines. Each one can put out 1,650 horsepower. So over 3,000 horsepower, 3,300 essentially, right? It's insane. Top speed is estimated to be over 135 miles per hour on the boat.
It will be pretty scary on the water, I think, maybe.
Well,
I don't know.
I think for someone who's not used to it, it would be. But someone who's into this, I mean, this boat is 8 feet wide, it's 50 feet long. It's actually remarkably stable for what it is.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, seeing here in comparison, it's like 3 lengths of the car.
Yeah.
About that. So I'm sure it will perform really cool in the water. So, well, thank you very much for your time, and maybe in a few days we can come back here in Miami and like take a spin on the water.
I'll race you. I'll take the car, you take the boat. How about that?
Okay, we'll do that. Thank you, Brandon.
Thanks, Javier.
Bye. Este programa fue una producción de National Latino Broadcasting.